Hello, this is George Prince, and I want to do a video on a step-by-step instructions on how to sign up with Bluehost. I fully endorse this, and I have been doing business with them for many generations. So, first of all, what you'll see is the link provided, which will be Prince Online Web Design. This is their homepage. You scroll down, you'll see this banner with the name Personally Endorsed Hosting, and it's professional web hosting Bluehost. What you do is you click on that, you come to their site, which is right here. Then what you do is press on this green arrow, get started. Then you come to this page. Now what you want to do is when you're setting up your account for the first time, what you want to do is carefully choose your domain name. Your domain name is what will rank you highest in your search engines. Your domain name needs to reflect the subject of your blog. This will be your main domain name that even main domains or subdomains will fall under. So this main domain name should be thought out, carefully considered, because this is your domain name of your main account. This is your primary domain that will never change. Every other activity takes place under it. So you need to think about your blog or website and what it will cover and appropriately assign a proper domain to it, making sure to brand yourself in the name as well. So for instance, my name is Prince, or Prince Online Web Design, or Prince this or Prince that. You don't always have to have a name into it, but it does help. You can also use the keyword tool to help keyword AdWords keyword tool. Everyone has it. Every Google account has it to help you choose a domain name. So what you first want to do is, once you've decided on your domain name, you want to see if it's available. So here I have in Entourage Training that I want to sign up. I'm signing up as a new account, as will you be. And the first thing we need to do is see if this domain is available, and it is. So we're going to enter our payment details in here, and what you want to do is, after you have entered your billing address in there, now make sure that the billing address, just keep in mind the billing address must match a credit card that you are going to place, that you're going to pay with. This card will be kept on file, as will your billing address, so that way you don't have to enter in every time you add a new domain. So you go over here to this package information, and what you want to do is choose your plan. Now I always choose a 12-month plan, but you will have only $4.95 per month as opposed to $6. I always pay by year, but it's completely up to you and your budget and your preferences. We have an option here named Site Backup Pro. You can have this should you want, but does add $1.67 per month. They back up their websites on a weekly basis anyway. Their servers do that automatically. You have site lock domain security. Now these features you can update later on should you desire. But at the setup process, I uncheck them. And then you have your domain protection privacy, which makes sure that no one takes your domain, whatever. And that's an additional $10 per year. So this, by unchecking these, you will be paying only $86 a year. That's your base pay. And like I said, anytime later you can upgrade these by checking them if you want privacy and so forth at a later time. But for your initial signing up, you can leave those unchecked, so you have your initial $86. What we're going to do is enter our payment instructions here, and they handle Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. And then you browse this page here. Select the upgrades to best suit your needs. These are not necessary, since Prince Online Web Design will be handling these services for you. Here are additional domain names you can also use in this case. So we will check none of these. The additional upgrade cost is $0, and we will click on complete. Now choose a password for your account. This is a password that you will need to remember and write down. So we have here your information to confirm it. And now let us create a password. Okay, we've set up our password, and we want to make sure it's a strong password because we don't want in any way your account to be compromised using a combination of special characters, letters, numbers, and so forth. So we will now create our account, our Bluehost account. This is setting up a Bluehost server account. We're not talking about any websites or the domain. That we will cover in a moment. But right now we are creating our password. Next thing, you will come to this screen. We will enter our password in here. And then you come to this page. You do not need to upgrade or do anything with this. All you need to go over here is here is our main domain name that we have established on the website. And now I will walk you through in setting up your installing WordPress on your new domain. Here's your primary domain. It's already been assigned. You can check here and find out. It's good to have your payment on auto renew, so you never have to worry about it. And here's my new domain, entouragetraining.com. So in order to install WordPress on this website, what we first need to do is go to the Helm tab here. It will ask you here about doing this. The team will help you. That's what my team does, and I do. So what we want to do is click on this box, don't show again. So here is your cPanel being demonstrated right here. You will do a lot of work in here depending upon your skill and necessities of working with your website. The first task that we want to do is install WordPress on your new domain. So what we do is click on Install WordPress icon right there. You will be taken to the screen called Mojo Marketplace. It is not an off-site or another company. It is integrated with Bluehost. It uses its services to install WordPress. What you want to do is go up to this green button here where it says Install. Depending on how many domains you have on your website, this process can be repeated multiple times. We have one domain, a primary domain that we've set up. In this case, entouragetraining.com. We select that. We then check on Check Domains. You will then research that domain to see if there's anything on it. Even when it's new, it will always say that there's something there. At which point you simply disregard that as long as you are sure that that is a domain that you want to install WordPress on. Because any installation before that will be completely overridden. So at this point we want to click on the button Install Now. So we are now presently installing WordPress on the new domain. Now at this point, Mojo Marketplace will want to come up with different offers encouraging you to buy themes from them. I cannot state this more clearly. You do not need to buy themes, whether it's from Mojo Place or any other. There are hundreds of free themes, and I have made my successful online website design business solely from free themes. I've never bought a theme in my life. So at this point what we want to do is close this. You will have plenty to choose from once you're in your domain name. They offer all kinds of themes here. Now in the meantime here you have WordPress has been successfully installed on the new domain. At this point what you want to do is View Progress, and then you click on View Credentials. Now these credentials you will need to copy and paste them in the Word document, and it's the easiest way to do it. And that way you can know your username and your password that is associated with this domain. As you set up future domains, each domain will have its own password credentials automatically assigned to it. You can change these passwords to the individual domain should you desire, but by default it comes with its password, and you can simply save that in a Word document. At this time, I will not reveal my credentials, but safe to say you simply put them into a Word document for which so that you can always have them on hand. I have pasted my URLs as well. The credentials that would normally appear here have been omitted for security reasons. So what you want to do is that you want to be able to get to the back office of your new domain name. So what you want to do is copy this URL here where it says admin URL / WP admin. You want to copy this and place this in a Windows tab. Here is the home page of Google. You simply select that, Control V, and paste the admin URL into the search box here to bring you to this screen here. They'll ask you for your username and your password. You enter them here. The username, which usually would be the email that you registered with the account Bluehost, and your password, which is the password that is tied to the WordPress installation on your domain that you just set up. Let me enter them now. I have now entered my details in the domain name that we have installed WordPress on. So now we will log on to the admin side of the new domain name. Into the WordPress dashboard. This should be all too familiar to many of us. Let me fill out my details here. And this saves the details for future logons. So here's your basic dashboard panel right here. Now at this point you can then add plugins, change your themes, add your content, and you are now ready to progress on making your website. We can now go and see what the website looks like by clicking on Control, pulling down Visit Website, and it will open up automatically in a new tab. Here is your basic default WordPress displayed here. This is your WordPress site that everyone will see it like. You then first want to go in here, change your name, and start setting up your website to the purpose of which you created it for. And so this covers the installation, the setting up of Bluehost, a brand new account, the installation of WordPress on your new domain, and how to log in and begin creating your website. Very simple, 3 easy steps. If you need any help with the setting up of your account or the installation of your website, please message me through Facebook or contact me, and I will easily and happily walk you through the steps. At this time of this video, the 11th of July, the subscription per year is $84. As long as you go through the steps as I instructed, you will be paying no more than that. You can upgrade later should you desire, but at it you can start out with that initial payment, which is really quite a steal from what I have been to several hostings. Unlimited domains, unlimited bandwidth, and unlimited subdomains, excellent customer service. If you have any questions, I'm here, and with Prince Online Web Design, and I'll happily go even steps further to help you set up your website, to teach you how to use WordPress and all the various plugins that will allow you and assist you to ranking your website on the first page of Google. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you find this helpful. Simply follow the steps and everything will go smoothly in setting up your domain and WordPress blog. Thank you.